Welcome back to Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a GW Panther, the GW Panther. It's the Tier 7 German SPG. It's located on the attacking spawn of Ghost Town Assault, and it's under the command of Angelina75. Now this is a game post the nerf, and the GW Panther is one of the arties that was badly damaged by the nerf. Beautiful skin by Sir Rusty. And the game has started. Well, it's a 15cm howitzer, and it's located on the chassis of the Panther tank. And Angelina's looking towards the enemy area to see if she can get shots. Now, it'll do 680 damage if it can penetrate 39mm of armour. And Angelina's fired an initial round in blind, but she can do that. She's got plenty of ammo to play with. Comes with 30 rounds of ammo, and she's moving to a new firing position. Now reload time 21.81 seconds. Normally it's around about 24 to 26 second mark, but she's got a good crew. She's using chocolate, which increases the speed, and we've got a target to shoot at. She's extending her aim to look at an EBR90 sitting down the dip there. Dialing in. Now, of course, Angelina has a great tutor, and that tutor is Talon 1958. And you just saw that shell landed right next door to an EBR90, did 131 hit points of damage, and you see it knocked out his wheels. In fact, more than one wheel was knocked out. I think she knocked out 3 wheels on that EBR. And she's almost ready to go again. Rounds out. This should hit the target. It does. 294 hit points this time. So she's certainly racking up the damage on this EPR, and he's just sitting there. I think he's actually unable to move at the moment until they fix those wheels. So he's probably still there. And we're about to shoot again. Oh, he's moving now, but not very far. Rounds out. This should kill. Oh, it doesn't. Just misses the kill. He's right against the edge of the map, and he's now dead. So, stun assist as well. Okay, we're looking at targets now in the town. The IS making his way in. Tier 7 Soviet heavy. And unfortunately, she just had a red line, but she's now okay to shoot. I think there's buildings in the way, but she's landed that one right in front of the IS and splashed him. I think it may have been the hill, actually, rather than the building. So she might need to get down onto some flat land so that she can shoot it over. Right, well, T28 prototype and a KV4. I think she's going to go for the prototype and lands it right next door to him. I'm pretty sure he's still there. Yes, he is there, and he was stunned, and looks like he was damaged as well. He's pulling back, so obviously he's been affected by that shell. KV4's not moving. He's still sitting there, but he's side scraping, which means he can't move. Rounds out again on him. Direct hit 272. Now, as Angelina's on the attacking spawn, they have to kill all of the enemy or capture the cap within 10 minutes. And we've already had over 3 minutes, 3 minutes 20 seconds. Okay, her next target is a T25-2. She's loaded, rounds out. It's going to land behind that T25. It's still 207 hit points. He's pulling back, he's stunned, and now he's dead. Okay, we found one of the enemy arties. In fact, there is only one enemy arty. It's the SU-14-1, which is a huge arty. It's an absolute monster, and he's dead as well. So they're doing rather well. There's only 4 enemy tanks left. And this looks like it could be a victory. There's only 3 enemy tanks left now. There's one of them, Tiger 1. Unfortunately, Angelina hasn't got a shot on him. Not yet. She fires a round in to try and get it. She actually got it between the buildings, but unfortunately it just went too long, and he was hiding behind the dock there. There's only 2 enemy tanks remaining. Object 704 and a Jag Panther. Both of them have got kills, so they're both reasonable players. She's extending her aim, looking for something to shoot at. Oh, T20 is going up to the northeast corner. There might be somebody up there. There is somebody up there. And the GW Panther is now dead. That means there's only the 704 to kill. And there he is. He's been found. And it looks like the T20's got him by the side, but he needs to get behind him because that's a turretless tank destroyer and he can use the rocks to his advantage. In fact, that's exactly what he's doing. Oh, big round went into the T20. Angelina fires a round in and got the 704 in the back of the turret, or back of the casement rather, and unfortunately she also stunned the Leo in the process. But I think that 704 is now badly damaged, and he's now got one player behind him, one in front of him, so it's only a matter of time before he's dead. Angelina's loaded. She could shoot right now. Unfortunately, that T20 is about to die, but they've capped out. So they've won by capping rather than killing the 704. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's the second class tanker for Angelina 75 in the GW Panther. She got a bruiser medal as well for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, she got 8. And I'm afraid there was no epic medals. And because this was actually to see exactly if the game has changed since the GW Panther was nerfed, and it does appear it has been nerfed quite badly. The win rate is 2090 from that game, which is still very good. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, instead of being at the top of the table, Angelina's a little way down the table. She got 1,909 hit points of damage. The high scorer was in actual fact the is it Super Conqueror? No, it's the 704. 3,149 hit points to him, and then 3,134 to the Conqueror. When it came to the next high scorer was the Object 257 with 2,772 damage. On kills, I'm afraid Angelina didn't get any kills at all during that game. But the high scorer was the T28 with 4 kills, the Conqueror with 2, the Leo and the T25 with T25 AT with 2. And when it came to base XP, it was the T28 with 953. Then came Angelina with 852, and that's mainly because she was tier 7 in a tier 8 game. And then came the TS5 with 809. She fired 10 rounds in that game, got 4 direct hits, no penetrations, but she did get 9 splash. Damage of 1,909 hit points, and all of it was at more than 300 meters. She did actually damage one of her own teammates, the Leo, for 149 hit points, and she also did damage 6 of the enemy, but didn't get any kills. She did stun assistance of 441 hit points of 8 stuns. On a free-to-play account, she earned 24,854 credits, and after fined for 1,638 credits for damaging the Leo, she still had 3,216 credits, and after ammunition resplice, she took away a profit of 12,016 credits. She received 852 base XP, minus half her XP for damaging her teammates, times 2 for the first victory of the day. She took away 1,704 experience points altogether. So she says, first game in the GW after the nerf. And yes, I think you can tell because Angelina didn't really get any kills, but she did get some fairly good shots in there. But obviously this Arty has been nerfed. I think it's fairly obvious that some of these nerfs have been pretty bad. We've seen players aiming at a target and the shell goes nowhere near the target. So I think wargaming has actually dreadfully affected the outcomes of many battles as a result of this nerf, and they really have, damaged the game as a result. They may want to consider reversing the nerf in the future, because if things stay as they are, they might actually gradually start losing players who just don't play Arty anymore simply because it's just not worth it, and therefore you'll get less games with Arty in, more stalemates, more players disappointed that the game doesn't end up in a win, and therefore things might turn out for the worse for wargaming. But there you go, that's the decision they made. They can always reverse it if they want. Okay, so if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.